Hey guys, Crew of Blind Way back. I'm Rick.
I'm Maggie.
And we're back with Fruits Basket. Last time...
On Fruits Basket?
Kureno...
oh, yeah.
and Utani had a date together, but Kureno is with Akito?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Maybe Akito's a girl?
Maybe not.
I mean, maybe it's just the voice throwing me off. I remember mentioning it last year, but, like, something about the way Akito was just being so bitchy. I was like, you're really good at that. Maybe you are woman, too.
Certainly very jealous of Toru.
Yeah.
Very controlling.
But, like, I mean, none of the things that I have mentioned or you have mentioned are segregated just a single gender, so our basis of analysis is just merely like, the voice sounds very masculine. And yet, like, who knows? Because I've seen enough anime to know that voices don't always matter much.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I hope... I want Utani to be happy.
If this season ended with rescuing Kureno and him and Utani getting together, just like, in a sweet little Toru-esque way, that would be great.
Would be great. Well, let's see if it happens. Yes. This time! Move your hand! Oh dear. I can feel it's about to get very sad, and I don't like it. Akito's coming. How can it not?
Maybe. Who knows?
I know.
Ren went over there, sexed up Shigure. Shigure went to see Akito.
I mean, high school girls.
High school girls.
I'm not sure how old she is, but Hatsuharu's in high school. They were dating. So she's got to be close to that
Shigure
age.
goes see Akito. And to, like, give him a very biased worldview or something.
Was Ren just, like, trying to get...
You know what I want.
Well, I think, like, she started getting too close to Hatsuharu. And then, like, she needed to pull away. So she wanted to sleep with Shigure.
And she's been using that method for a while?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Shigure sleeps with everyone.
He's a dog. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I do kind of wonder how much of an influence Shigure can have over people born under the sign of the dog. Or how much he can connect to them or just, like, I don't know their thoughts or feelings or whatever.
I don't know. Do you think...
Because, like, if she is his mover, basically, she's someone that he is, like, setting up.
Pawn?
Yeah. She's his meeple. Fine, whatever. Then, the fact that she is born under the sign of the dog seems pertinent.
Well, do you think that he wants to bring Akito there to alter Akito in some way? Or to wreck the status quo or to keep the status quo, basically, I guess.
I think Shigure is setting up a coup.
A coup. But what does this do? Like, how does this...
I mean, he says all the right things, but he says it in that just absolutely, like, I'm bullshitting through my teeth.
Like, is Akito supposed to be so distraught that he sees that these people are happy without him that, like, he admits defeat or he kills himself? Like, what do you mean by coup? Like, he wants to take Akito's place?
Wants to remove whatever Akito's power is. Like, I don't understand, like, does Akito have... Like, Hattori living only for Akito's pleasure, basically. To serve as the doctor and such.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that how Akito views all of the members of the zodiac?
I think so.
Like, how can they actually enforce that then?
I don't know. I mean, obviously there's supernatural powers in play. There's the changing of the animals. There's Hattori's memory erase. So he could have some sort of supernatural influence over them, or...
Hattori's seeing a girl of some sort.
like maybe...
Does being the head of the family mean something?
It must. Because, I mean, it means something in the terms of, like, tradition, I think, in culture. But I think it also means something else, too.
To the zodiac people, specifically.
Yeah.
I don't think Shigure is doing this, like, out of the goodness of his heart. I think there is an edge of revenge in it. And who is he main friends with? Ayame, Hattori. I think it could go back to basically Akito messing up with Hattori.
It could.
And effing up his life and happiness and...
I wish I knew what was at stake. Like, what happens if Akito is deposed or is no longer around? Like, is it because of him that the curse doesn't take completely over and they become like animals forever? Or, like, what is at stake? Like, what can he do to them other than, like, physically and mentally abuse them?
And why the need to? Like, it seems to need to... They seem to have the need to put down or, like, keep all the Zodiac members in such a state of emotional just hating themselves.
But, like,
is it just finding
why?
a mirror to see your own reflection?
Like, it has... Like, is Akito's age deceptive? Like, has he been around forever since they were cursed? Or has there been new heads of the family? Because we know that there's been other cats, at the very least. Like, we haven't really heard about anyone other than other cats, right?
Yeah.
But we can presume there have been others as far as the generations go. But have there been other heads? Have they all been dicks like Akito? Is there a reason for it? Or has he just been around forever and he, like, gets reborn? Or he just never ages?
I mean, at the picture they show of the great, like, you know, the great meal, there is, like, that human, the god person. I forget who it is. Probably an important person.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to cook for them because they're animals.
I don't want it to be just, like, you know, a last-second mystery weekly show, like, oh, but you didn't know this tiny bit of, like, information that we drop at the last second that makes it obvious who the murderer is. I don't want it to be, like, that sort of hidden information of why Akito's been doing this. I want it to have been sprinkled.
I mean, up to this point, like, the show really hasn't been about that. It's about dealing with the aftermath of Akito, almost.
Yeah.
Like, he's really been on the sidelines so far.
Just like a storm cloud. Maybe... I mean, to be honest, at this point, remember we talked about, like, oh, and then after a while she's going to meet every single member of the Zodiac and they're just going to all come to her and she's just going to be like, yes, I love you all. And they love themselves and everything will be good. Isn't that what is exactly happening right now?
Almost.
Is it almost the perfect time for Akito to come in and basically be like, I don't know, either admit defeat or admit that they're crazy?
Do you think there's any way that Toru becomes the head? Because, like, she's the one that everyone's orbiting around, it feels like.
I mean, I thought a while back that maybe somehow Kyo, like, would... The reason why the cats are kept under such, like...
Lock and key?
Yeah, the reason why they're, like, controlled so is because they are the greatest threat to the head of the family.
Could be.
Or maybe the reason why Kyo has, like, that secondary change is because, like, he's being... His zodiac is being manipulated somehow. Or being poisoned. So, I don't know. Magic.
I also wonder why Sensei didn't show up. If he was pretty sure that he was going to. Like...
Well, he went over to go see Akito after Ren came.
Sensei.
Yeah, Shigure.
No.
That's what they're talking about.
I'm talking about Kyo Sensei.
I don't think the Momiji was talking about Kyo Sensei. I think Momiji was talking about Shigure. Wait, he uses...
No. I'm talking about Hatsuharu. Hatsuharu was like...
I was so sure
I was pretty sure... Yeah. So, you think they were talking about...
Shigure.
But he's not a sensei.
Well, I mean, you call sensei anybody that's like higher level than you, right?
No, it's just teacher.
Moving on! You're right. I don't know.
But I also thought it was weird that he was saying, like, I thought he really would want to see her in a bikini. Because that made me think of...
Shigure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And not sensei, but I'm not sure. It might have been a translation thing, or... I'm not sure exactly who he meant. But it can't be good. I feel like...
They're bringing up the hat again.
Man, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you...
Bringing up Toru's non-existent dad.
Yeah. It seemed like he abandoned her.
Hiro's got a bunch of growing to do.
What did she say? We'll always be together. Was she talking to her mom, or was she talking about her dad?
I think that was her mom talking to her.
We'll always be together. That's what her mom told her to calm her down?
Yeah.
So the dad might still be out there somewhere.
I thought it was explained he died.
Was
but
it?
maybe her mom, or maybe that's what she just tells people.
Her mom definitely died.
Well, yeah. But I meant that maybe that's what her mom told her.
Maybe. I mean, she seemed to remember him walking out that door, but maybe he walked out that door and died. Like, not that he walked out that door and abandoned them.
Maybe that was the door of death or something.
No,
Just
but
like
you know,
he kid imagining what that transition's like.
Got in a car and got in an accident, or like whatever.
No, I swear, like in the first season, they talked about like, oh, like she mentions like, oh, he died when I was really young, or something.
I mean,
Maybe it was he left
I definitely
when
get the
was
impression
really young.
that she doesn't like to talk about it, because I mean, her mom died and she talks about her all the time. So if it was just him dying,
Maybe she just had a healthier relationship with her mother.
well, she was much younger when, like, the dad seemed to no longer be in the picture, too, because that's like I think she was searching. That's why she got lost, right? She went out to look for him, and that's how she ended up at the Soma house. Maybe her dad became like Carino. Maybe her dad was trapped by Akito.
And you're telling me somehow the Scarlet or Red Butterfly couldn't bust in there with a bunch of motorcycle riders and just chain whip the shit out of them?
I don't know. There's magic involved.
Yeah.
Maybe Hitori made the mom forget that the dad ever existed.
That does tie in really well with Kureno that we just met.
Because she got lost outside the Soma house. I don't know. We saw the dad leave. Like,
How old was her dad be? 40?
what, now?
Yeah.
I don't know. 40, 50?
It can't be 50. Her mom wasn't that old.
She was in her 30s, wasn't she?
Yeah, but how old's her... Wait. Didn't she have her daughter... Like, Mom had me really young. I'm trying to remember the lines. It's been so long.
Yeah, I don't know. Because they're...
And then Akito put a hit out on her?
How old are they right now? They're in what year?
The final year of high school.
Third years?
I think so.
Okay. So they're probably like 17, 18, I guess.
So, the idea is that Akito, or a form of... Because, like, the early image of we have with Yuki and Akito's the same age as Yuki.
Yep.
Maybe he just keeps, like, getting born and born again. Like,
So I get the impression that the zodiac is like, they call it a curse. So it must always suck. So
well,
either...
that's just Akito telling them it's a curse, too.
No, yeah, but Shigure is older than Akito. And so's Hitori and Ayame.
Ayame.
Yeah, Ayame. So either Akito existed back then, or
someone that told Akito all this stuff and trained Akito to be a master emotional manipulator and an evil person at such a young age. Like, the gaslighting that kid was doing.
I mean, Hiro isn't a great kid either.
No, but he's a kid.
He's trying to be better. Like, I think Hiro, like, if Toru had gotten to Akito when he was young, and he's not this just evil being that regenerates, like, maybe he would have had a much different path and had been okay.
I mean, like, I had the idea a while back that somehow she would be the one to, like, kind of crack Akito's heart, and then, like, everything would be happy, and Akito would, like, freaking beat up any other females of the zodiac. Like, they say that it wasn't Akito that beat up Rin, but Akito freaking beat up Kisa.
Who said that?
Last season, Kisa was beat up because
No.
her...
Who said that Akito did not beat up Ren?
I thought Hatsuharu said it. Or they didn't... Oh, they...
Did he? He might have.
I don't know. Maybe they said it was an accident. Maybe it was Akito.
I mean, yeah, they called it an accident.
Do they...
But I don't think it was ever explicitly stated that Akito didn't have a hand in it.
Are there any other females? Yeah, no. Wait.
I
No,
mean,
that's just a cross-dressing.
the boar's a female.
Yeah.
Kagura.
So why is it so okay that she's enamored with Kyo?
I mean, Kyo's not interested in her.
Well...
And I mean, is it okay that Ren
is it just like a giant reverse harem thing where Akito wants all of the members of the Zodiac to be male, to be fawning all over them?
I don't know.
This is all really weird.
I don't know, but I'm intrigued and I'm afraid that sad times are coming and I don't like it.
I feel we've gone really far out the what if spectrum.
That's good. No, it just means we're invested. We want to know what happens next.
Okay.
So let's find out.
Next episode.
Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Fruits Basket. We can't wait for the next one, but you don't have to. You can go to patreon.com/blindwave and see up to the next 4 right now. Also, be sure to subscribe so that you never miss a reaction. And check out blindwave.net, where not only is there the reactions, but also a shop too. Bye guys, thanks.